Summer days are upon us and have brought with them a feeling of lazy living, slow moments to embrace, lots of time spent outdoors, and even a sense of nostalgia. Welcome to a day in my life in the summer. My mornings now start with quiet time. I rise from bed, grab my mat, and head out to the garden for a morning yoga practice. This is a time to sit with gratitude and move my body around while I listen to the world come alive under the trees. To start the day with such peacefulness feels gentle and gives my day a sense of calm. The garden continues to flourish and be a space I want to be in as much as possible. This week we have been hit again with another heat wave, and so my time here is limited. I have some laundry to get started and will likely skip hanging it today because it's just too hot to collect the clothes from the line later. It's time to make my first cup of coffee and to make our breakfast. Breakfast usually consists of toasted croissants and fruit, or eggs, and today I had some bacon to add. I no longer rush through meals, but instead find them to be the most meaningful times in our day together. I set our table and make sure there's no TV on or distractions going. It's part of a slow morning practice that makes life feel almost romantic in a sense. After breakfast, I water the garden. I hand water both the garden and the patio pots, but this only takes me about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on if I have to also water our lavender. I know there are automatic timers and watering systems for this, but I prefer this method since it forces me to check the plants daily. And for that, I can catch any pests or issues right away. It's also nice just to be out here enjoying the scenery of it all. After the chores are done, it's now time to work. I have a lot of writing to get done and updating to do on my website. Each day I sit here directly after breakfast and work until about lunch. I do take little breaks to get ready and for switching the laundry over or straightening up, but for the most part, this is when the bulk of my work gets done. It's now lunchtime, and for lunch today I'm making tuna salads with avocado, spinach leaves, tomatoes, and olives. We're all done with lunch. I have made myself a coffee. The kitchen is semi-cleaned, and for the rest of the afternoon, going into early evening, I'm going to be here at my computer working on old posts and new posts that I have. When you have a blog, you have to constantly update the old and of course put new stuff on there. So for the next several hours, this is where I'm going to be. And into the early evening, once this is done for my work day, I'm going to be making pasta later and pesto. So I'm gonna head out to the garden very, very quickly, pick some basil and come in and make some pesto, some pasta with you, and then go for our after dinner swim. That's another thing we like to do in the summertime, is take an after dinner swim. And so that's probably where I'm gonna leave the video, but for now, it's time for me to get back to work. After so much writing later, it's now officially time to head out to the garden to grab basil for dinner. I grow all sorts of herbs all over the property, but basil is our favorite for summer, and it's doing very well so far. Pesto is simple to make. I just zap the basil, olive oil, some nuts, and parmesan in the food processor, and our sauce is ready for the pasta. For the pasta dough, I'm making a basic egg pasta, which I will link for you in the description box below. shape the dough into orecchiette, which is a small disc-shaped pasta that almost resembles a mushroom cap. End the day with a fresh bowl of pasta and a swim after. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Have a great week ahead, and I will see you on the next one.